I think it's time for me to talk about the history of Adopt Me. Yeah, I think it is time. So, how did I started playing Adopt Me, and how did it begin? How did I even start from Adopt Me? Well, simply to put it for now is I didn't. You see, back then I never actually wanted to play Adopt Me because I never planned to. To just put it for simple, I never loved playing Adopt Me back then because it was not my type. It wasn't the type that I wanted to do of it, but I just didn't like Adopt Me back then. Here's the reason why I didn't want to play Adopt Me of it. You see, back in 2017, I didn't want to play Adopt Me because I thought it was a Meep City ripoff. No, for real. That's not a joke. I actually thought it was an Adopt Me ripoff. So I didn't want to play it back then. Oh, and back at the time, I never actually owned Robux. If you didn't know, I joined Roblox in 2016. So back then, I knew about ticks. A little bit of it. Because after 2016, ticks were removed. And then people were saying, say goodbye to ticks. And I'm like, what is ticks? Yeah, some of you guys don't even know what ticks is. Ticks was a currency back then before Robux. Well, Robux and ticks. Ticks was like free items you get from playing games and stuff. And you can use the ticks for in-game currency and shit. Like hats and stuff before Robux. Robux was only another currency that you can use. But at the time, it was a bit different. After 2017, I wanted to do something different from my change. Since back then, I was bored, I wanted to play something else instead of Mape City. And then my friend recommended me Adopt Me. And I was like, what is Adopt Me? What does it do? What is Adopt Me? Like, what is it? Like, is it a game about, like, adopting kids or kids that you adopt or something like that? And I played it and it looked boring as hell. One of the worst ones I used to play. I hated it. I didn't like it. It was one of the worst ones I hated. I never wanted to play it again. And it was the worst. Like, I'm not even joking. It was the worst. Then after that, I decided to do something for the change. You know, change it up a bit. And so I decided to change the game for a bit. I wanted to come back and Adopt Me for one last time. I came back in 2019. Yeah, I'm not joking. It took me 2 years to come back. Literally 2 years to come back in 2019. And I was not happy about it. I wasn't even happy about it because, like, come on. That's just straight up bogus. Because I don't understand why they're doing that. But now, back then, I'm playing Adopt Me. You can even see a recording of me playing Adopt Me. That's why you can hear my voice a little distorted because I am editing this. But you may be wondering, how did I start playing back on Adopt Me? Well, back in 2019, there was supposed to be an egg hunt for Meep City. But there wasn't. I was confused. What happened to the developer? Is he dead? Is he alive? Ugh, it was something. Oh, back at the time, Meep City was popular. It wasn't popular because of the roleplay. It was popular because of the other thing. Yeah, you don't want to know what it was, but it was something bad. Let's just say it's something about party. Yeah, it was the party system. Yeah, we just don't talk about the party. So, yeah, I wasn't happy about that. So I never wanted to play Adopt Me again because of that. It was terrible. I didn't even like it. It was the worst. But later on, it was something. I'll tell you. Okay. So what happened was, after the update didn't come out, I decided to, like, fuck it. Might as well just do the play Adopt Me, because I have no other idea to play. Since they had a event, I'm like, okay, might as well just play Adopt Me. And so I did. Oh, back then, and the egg hunts, I never did the 28, or I think it was a 2018 egg hunt. I did the 2019 egg hunt, and then the 2020, and then that was it. But yeah, that was basically it. The update was entirely just that. Yeah, I know, it's a bit sad. But it was just worth it for now. So I never got a chance to do anything much. All I did is just relax and done nothing. Oh, let me get water. Okay. But I haven't done much of it. What have I been doing for the past 2019? I don't know. But one more thing about 2019. Right when I did the egg hunt, you may have experienced that my inventory has eggs. Yeah. I had eggs. And I haven't even used them. Because after the next day, the event was gone. That's right. The event was straight up gone. It left the game, and I never, ever, ever decided to even continue. I just left. I mean, it just left, sorry. It just left. Left me to just left me to die. Or something like that. But it was terrible. I was very sad what just happened. Oh my god, man, I was sad. I never even got a chance to get the egg. And then back then, it said there was an egg for the blue dog. And I never did. And I was kind of sad about it. Because I never did. I know. I was gonna hashtag RIP. But no, actually, no, I'm joking. Right when the update happened, there was an announcement about pets. And I'm like, eh. Then I just mind my own business after that. Never played Adopt Me after the egg hunt. And then I started playing Adopt Me when the pets came in. That's right. I'm like, looks boring, but yet it looks fun. So I'm gonna play it. And so I played it, and boom, the update happened, and I was surprised about it. The pets were lovely. They were so nice. They were one of the most adorable pets ever. I love them. But then, after that, I'm like, okay, I'm going to switch to Adopt Me to Meep City. And I did. I didn't play much to Meep City. Much because they were updating not often. I only go to Meep City for the achievements. Yeah, for the actual achievements. But since Adopt Me took over Meep City was no longer popular. And it was kind of sad, because Meep City was my childhood game. But hey, it's gone, and now it's good riddance. But now it's still a little popular since the incident. But nah, it's fine. The incident already ended because the problem happened. Yeah. God damn it. So I wasn't happy about that later on. And so that's when I started Adopt Me. You may be wondering, how the hell have you gotten all the houses and got richest houses and then delete them and then lose them again and then you gain and then lose and then gain and then lose? I will explain everything. At the beginning of Adopt Me, I used to own a mansion house. I forgot what it was, but it was something like that. I wasn't doing anything much. I wasn't, like, thinking. I wasn't straight after that. I didn't know what to do. I really didn't know what to do. It was something. That's all I gotta say. It was something. After I did I started playing of it. I didn't think straight properly. Like, I didn't do much of it. But I do hope that later on I will do something. And I am waiting for something happening. And then later, I started doing something on Adopt Me. Sorry, I had to cut the video for a bit. Because that was the end of the recording and I had to literally, I don't know what happened, but I think my phone had an issue. But what really happened, it was something. But after the one issue later on, I found out that Adopt Me wasn't easy to grind and stuff. But then that's when it hit me. How about pets and baby? And that's right, I became the baby guy. All I did was became the baby. The game is about roleplay and pets. Well, back then it was just babies. And now babies are no longer exist because you usually see babies are rare. If you see a baby, congratulations. Go get drink because you can't do anything about it. Literally, that's it. If you find a baby, you're still gonna lose the baby because they're gonna be gone. Baby's gone. The end. And so the baby was, well, we're just forgotten. That was it. Just forgotten. It was kind of sad about it, but it was just forgotten. Then later, I think more and more updates started happening, and then this is what happened. When more updates came in, that's when I decided to do something about it, and I was happy about it. I was excited and stuff for coming up things. I was really excited. But, after other updates, I was confused about something. I don't know. I got confused of a lot of things. But, what was it? After I heard, Adopt Me was gonna add more pets, I was excited for that. Because there was a project of a bat dragon and then a shadow dragon. I'm like, what? I was confused. I'm like, whoa. I wonder who that would be. And stuff. I was surprised about it. And so I was excited for later on future updates for Adopt Me. Because I was very excited for the coming up updates for Adopt Me. I was excited. After the update came out with the Safari eggs, I was excited and played it. I played all day until I got all the pets. And then when I got all the pets, I actually got the legendary. But here's a funny story. I'm a dumbass. A complete dumbass. Because you want to know what happened? You really want to know what happened? Okay. What really happened was I traded away a giraffe for a damn... I don't even know what to say. I traded the giraffe for a dragon. And you might be wondering, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Yes, I know. But back then, I didn't know about the rarity. So I don't get the blame. Technically, I do. And I did. But don't worry. I did get another giraffe. And then I traded away again for a better legendary. So don't be mad about that. Then later, I got the dragon for other things later on. And, well, that was just the rest of the day. I was just excited for the dragon and stuff. Then more updates happened. And then this was the best update ever. The Halloween 2019's event. That's right. The new event that they just added was the best one. The 2019 event was the best. Part 1 was decent and good. It wasn't just the pets. It was the mini games. There was 2 mini games. There was one. The one would be the what was it? Tombstones. Okay. So the event was called. Well, I don't remember what it was, but it was. This is how it started. So there will be like candies and some kind of skull. I think I don't remember, but it was something like that. And if you would have gotten the right one, you would have got candy. But if you would have gotten the wrong one, that's game over. GG, you get an L. Take a fat L and go home. And I picked the right one. I would constantly pay attention. I would literally get all of that and get it right. I was happy about that. And so when I got all of them right, I was happy to get more candy of it. But then in my mind, I'm like, I don't have enough candy. I want this pet. And so I decided to spend Robux on it. Back then, there was a Shadow Dragon that used to cost 1,000 Robux that I couldn't afford. 1,000 Robux is about around $12. Yeah, I'm not joking. It cost $12. The regular price. Okay, so you basically had to spend. If you would have gotten no pack, it was 1,000. So it would have been $12. So it would have been $10 for 800 Robux, and then $2 for each of 800 Robux. But then if you had a little bit of Robux, then it would have counted that. But if you barely have none, then you're going to have to spend another $1. So that would have been 13 or 12, depending on how much Robux you have, or depending that you don't have any Robux and you had ran out and you had to get something else. Yep. That's how much what it was. In my mind, I'm like, I want to get the Shadow Dragon, but I'm way too poor and I'm just poor enough. So I couldn't get it. It was kind of sad. It was very sad. I never got it yet. Until this one time. But I cannot tell you because this will be a coming up video for a Q&A how I got these items later on. I'm just saying my experience of it, how I got these. Well, some of them. But I'm not going to say how I got them. Let me know if you guys want me to do, like, you know, how I got these pets and how I earned them and something like that. If you do, let me know because I want to know your opinion. Like, what type of pets do you want me to explain how I got them and everything of it? Because I don't know how, but I own all these pets though. I'm just excited for it. You even saw the little video. I have a chicken. Literally a chicken. A neon chicken that literally is a pet. And I'm surprised I own this because I have a chicken. I can make KFC with this. But no, I'm not gonna kill it. You would be wondering like, oh, we should make a KFC or something like that. I would have, though. It would have been the best kind of like that, but it wasn't going to be that much fun of it. And so I didn't pay attention much of the update because I wasn't focusing on the update much. What was I going to do? After the 2019, after the 2019 Halloween event, it was the Christmas event, and it was the best. It was literally one of my best favorite events ever. I loved it. The events of it was amazing. Oh, right. I didn't tell you the other one. Okay. The other event was from the school one. You just have to hunt ghosts and stuff. That one was good. Especially the school was transformed to a haunted house. Plus, if you wouldn't gotten all the candies, it was fine. You could still stay there. or something like that. You could just stay or just continue. Or yeah, just continue your journey or something like that. Or you could stay and continue, well, try and grab all of the ghosts and earn candy for it. It was the best. You would have earned money plus candy for just staying there. Back then, there was no reward like waiting system. It was just straight up, you got this item and you won. So now you own this item. And you would have, well, you won. Congratulations, you did it. Bum, ba, da, bum, and something. Then after the update, I had to say goodbye of it because more updates were happening. Then a new house, and then this how I got the new houses and stuff. Later on, there was some kind of issue going on. The corona, but we'll talk about that in 2020. I was excited for the new coming up updates and stuff that I didn't even want to talk about it. But we'll talk about those later in 2020. But for 2019's Christmas event, it was the best. I love it. Because the reindeers were not available for everyone to use as a pet. That's right. Reindeers were not available to have as a pet. Those reindeers that you used to have were flyable pets that you could have to fly up and collect candy canes. It was surprise for me. I just was surprised about it. Like, oh my god. Seriously? That is amazing for me. And I was just excited about it. And so later on, I was more excited because more updates happen in there. And even the best part of it, you know what the best part of it? When Christmas hit, there was a new update for the 2 new pets. They got introduced while the new update came. The reason why they did that is because, well, why would you not stay there? I mean, like, come on. It's literally the best update. That was the best. Spending canes, earning eggs, earning the presents. And you guys know that I already have a present. Yes, I have presents in my inventory. I still have the old items. That I have in my inventory. I want to give them away for like a better rarity because I don't want them. Because if I open them, my luck is terrible. For example, like if you would open If you would open if you would opened one gift, if it was a golden one, you would have gotten a chance of an egg or an item. But the green one is so unlucky because many people hated the green one since it would give you a car or an item or an egg. But the egg was so hard to get because it was from the green box. It was very low to get an egg. And I never got the egg yet. There was a problem with a girl, an issue. But then after that, I wanted the Frost Dragon so bad. And what did I get? How did I get the Frost Dragon? I cannot tell you. That's all I gotta say. I remember what it was. I just had to process. But, yeah, I was just straight up bored after that. And then later on, I just didn't do anything much of it. For the rest of 2019, I didn't do much. I mean, I did, well, all I did is just grinded my money and stuff. Then I bought a house. Then more updates happened. Then the egg disappeared. Then we got new eggs. And then the Princess repeat. We don't talk about the eggs. We don't talk about the holiday. The 2020 Halloween event was interesting. I love the 2019 event, and I was hoping the 2020 was gonna be just like the same of it, but different. And when I saw the trailer of it, I was like, what? Like, what? Like, what do you mean this is the update? What? I was confused about the update because it was different from the others. And this time you had to wait for 30 minutes, literally 30 minutes for an event to happen. I'm like, what? What do you mean an event? What the fuck? I had to wait 30 minutes for 2 events. There was only like two games. Yeah, I think there was 2 games. It was the haunting ghost, where you had to try and suck up the ghost. Otherwise, if you wouldn't if you wouldn't grab them properly or something, they would have hit you and knock you out or something like that. I forgot what it was. But I think there was a big ghost in the middle. If you wouldn't gotten it properly, After that event, the next event was the pumpkin chase thingy, where you had to collect the most pumpkins. And then there was candies. If you would have collected candy, I think, you would have won. You would have go faster. And the more candies you get faster. The more you get that. And even if you get pumpkins, it expands more time. I got a new record of it, and people actually managed to do the hashtag adopt me record, and it's on Twitter still. You can actually look up the account of it, and I actually am the proud owner of the adopt me thing, and I'm actually happy about that. And now I am the owner of hashtag adopt me record. Adopt me's new record, mostly like that. And so now I own a record. I am now the proud owner of the new record. And I'm proud of it. I am very happy that I got the new record of stuff. I'm happy about it. But then, later on, someone posted a new record in 2020. So I'm like, eh. Then the 2020 Christmas event, I went to go check, and the 2020 Christmas event was, I'm not gonna lie, it was shit. Like, very shit. I didn't even play the event. I only hopped on for the event for some other stuff. The reason why I love the 2019 event was because it had the button. The button issue was it. That was the one thing I loved about it. It would announce to you that there's an event. Would you like to be navigated and stuff? And I'm like, okay, I'll be going over there. And it will say, do you want to play the event? Or something like that. Well, technically, it would teleport you. And then it would give you like, no. No, wait, no. Okay. You would go click on a reindeer. And boom, you would have been flying. And then later when the event ends. Well, later on, your reindeer will get tired. And then later your reindeer just straight up gives up. And it's funny because you go falling. And I'm like, ah! And then later you get teleported right next to the reindeer saying that I'm too tired. We'll do it tomorrow. And then you get your candies, and then boom. And the 2020, no reindeers. They went snap, Thanos snap. They all died. Reindeers never existed in Adopt Me again. Well, reindeers do exist in the game still. But not like, well, you could technically get Rudolph. I know, you could get Rudolph. You just need to get 4 reindeers. Or I think not reindeers. Deers? No. Yeah, I think it was reindeers. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's reindeer. Sorry. If you wouldn't gotten 4 reindeers and make it full grown, you would have gotten a neon red-nosed reindeer Rudolph. I'm not even joking. You would have gotten Rudolph as a pet. And I'm proud of having Rudolph as a pet. It was an experience of it. I actually was happy about it. But later on when it's because I like the event about that. There was another event. There was the I think it was the, what was it, the slide thingy. It was that one. That was another event that I did. That one was a good one because I constantly never failed. I never got hit by the penguin. I never failed of it, and I never got bullied by the penguin. I did it perfect shots, and Boom. I've gotten all of them, even though it wasn't a record. It didn't matter about the new record and stuff, so I didn't care about it. All I cared about was the new thing. I just cared about the new, well, the new mechanics of it. But the 2020, they added that back, and I'm like, okay, good, that's something. But for this 2020, the other event was the worst one ever. It involves you to go to a dungeon. And I'm like, dungeon? You have to go to a dungeon? To some kind of free an animal or something like that? And I'm like, okay, that just could have been something later on. But I really don't care, because it's just a dungeon. No one cares about a dungeon. So I never really played it much. I just gave up after that. I never got all the rewards and stuff, and I never got the Frost Fury Dragon. Well, I did, and then I gave it away, and then I got it again, and then I traded it away or something like that. It was a really roller coaster. Oh, and 2020's event was the Griffin dog. I think that's how you say it. Griffin? No, it wasn't Griffin. It was something like that. It was the 3-headed dogs. Only one of them worked, while the other 2 dogs just straight up didn't blink. I'm like, blink, motherfucker, blink. Blink. You need to blink, otherwise you're gonna cry all the time, and it's gonna hurt. And you need to blink. So, I never did much of it later on, and it sucked for the 2020's Halloween. But I did like it, though. My favorite one would have been the what was it? The pumpkin chase. Where you had to, well, it wasn't chasing them. You just pumpkins around the little graveyard and stuff. And you would have, like, there was bouncing pumpkins and stuff. And if you would have done the event, you would have gotten an event pet called Pumpkin. Where it was a pumpkin and it was a pet. And I'm like, oh, well, look at that adorable thing. He looks cute. And so I was in love with it until it disappeared. Yeah, it would stay in your inventory until the end of the event. I got all the rewards I need. I got the bats. I don't think I got the albino back, but no one cares about it. Well, I don't. If you guys do, then I won't be mad about that. But for me, I didn't really care. It wasn't my type. I just didn't really care about it. Then later on, I wanted to do something for 2020, but I just didn't do nothing because it wasn't good. I just played it. I do my daily times. Oh, back then, 2019, there was a pep rally. It's because I was in church. I know. I am not Jewish. I'm not Jewish. Okay? I wasn't raised in Catholic. It's because, well, I'm not even sure either. But I had to stay in a class for 3 days in church while no cell phones, and that was it. At the time, I was so bored. I'm like, I want to play my fucking phone. I'm like, please, like, God, Jesus, please send me home. Then later at the end of the activities, number 1, we would sleep in the floor, or number 2, we would sleep somewhere else. But then after that, there was a student in my school actually came over to the same church I was. Even though the school is very far away, I still went to that school. I stayed there for literally just 3 days. And then at the end of the church, I got out and I'm like, thank you, Jesus. The point was to hang out with friends on off times. And then later we were talking about the Jesus Christ and stuff. And I'm like, that's nice and all, but for me, it's just not interesting on me. I believe in Jesus, I think. And Jesus is nice. I am now officially a part of Jesus place. But I don't think I'm going to be allowed in Jesus because I've done bad things. But we don't talk about that. But that was the one thing I did. I just had no phone. I had nothing. I told my dad to please log into my game while I'm gone. And then when I got into my game, my login streak was gone. My longest streak, 134, were gone. It was straight up gone. I lost my login streak and I was depressed after that. And I also missed the 2 calendars since there was a calendar board and I never got a chance to get it. But it didn't matter. It was just potions. 2 of them were just the same potions. And I think a toy. I'm not sure. It didn't really matter because the toys were just useless. But at the time, it was the worst thing I had to do because it was literally at church. And I could not use my phone at that time because my phone was in my dad's place since we were not allowed to use our phones. But yet other people were allowed to have phones and other things. I'm not going to lie, the food of it was actually good because they gave us Doritos and cereal and other stuff. It was funny. I'm not even joking. It was really funny because the basement is full of like an actual like a prison or something like that. But it wasn't much of it. It was funny because I just stole the chips and ate it right in the night. I'm like, tengo hambre. Just grab the chips and good. I hated it because I was scared of the dark during the night. And I'm still scared of the dark. Don't ask. I hate being in the dark. I can't even sleep in the dark because I have to have my TV on. And noises as well. And it sucks. Oh, it irritates me. I just don't like the dark. I don't know why. I just don't like the dark. That's why when I play horror games, I hate in the dark. Even in VR, if it was ever dark, I'm like, nope. Oh, fuck this. I'm not playing that shit. I don't care if I'm pussy. I do not care. I just don't want to play because it's dark. But if it was VR, I would have. But in games like Door and stuff, I'm okay with that because you can technically almost see. But you just gotta make sure to look around. And especially the screamer thing. When my friend died, he had to constantly tell me to careful. And what I did is just turn around, look up and down, or just spin 360. And since my friend died, I was all alone. And I'm like, okay, seriously? I was so low because I accidentally looked at the looker or the eyeballs thingy. And then I'm like, I'm just going to die. So what I did is I got the secret achievement of it. And then I got the death end of it. So I never actually completed it. But it was like that. But now for the 2021 event. The egg hunt for 2020. Oh, the 2020 egg hunt. It wasn't much. It didn't do much. It was just the 2020 egg hunt for this year. It wasn't great. I didn't like it. It wasn't that great. Like, it wasn't even that good. Yeah, don't ask. I just didn't like it. 2020's event was, I guess, okay. It was just you hatching an egg and you would have gotten a pet. That was it. And then you would have gotten the egg of it. I already did that. And I don't have the egg right now. Because I already hatched to a baby chick. And I have it in my inventory. But I don't do much of it. Since I just don't pay attention of it. But later on, I'm like, shouldn't have done that. Because other people decided to keep it. But now when people decide to open it because the new event included having a neon chick, people saw there was a neon chick. And we were all wanted a neon chick. It's just like the neon rock. There was a pet rock where it was not tradable and it was not tameable. If you would have gotten 4 pet rocks, technically there was a YouTuber who actually managed to get a neon pet rock, and I think it was King Bob. He did it by accident, and he actually got a neon rock, and I was surprised about that. Even YouTubers actually recorded him saying that, like, how'd you get it and stuff? And he's like, I just got it from random reasons. I don't know how, but I cheat the system. And it just gave me an error and said, like, you've gotten too many items on your inventory and something like that. There was a limit of it. I never knew there was a limit. I was surprised about that. After that, I was a bit surprised later on. Because after the after the incident of 2021. Well, 2020 was the incident of Adopt Me changing. It wasn't the same Adopt Me. I want my Adopt Me back. But then 2021, everything changed. The Adopt Me thing now constantly updated every week. But now instead of Friday, it's Thursday. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Thursday. Literally Thursday. Thursday. Why? So Thursday was the day that I wanted to cry. It was the worst. I did not like it. It was literally the worst one I had to do. I just hated it because it was not my favorite. So I never played much on Adopt Me. I did play it every day. There was events like, what was it? It was the, I remember. It was something like the events or something like that. I'm not even sure it was. I forgot what it was, but it wasn't much. Then after that, I didn't do much for the rest of the 2021. There were just little by little Adopt Me updates. It wasn't every week. It was just one per month. Literally one per month. It was surprised. Then after that, we didn't do much for the rest of the year. For the egg hunt for the 2021, I don't remember of it, but I think it was the... Oh, wait, no, yeah, I remember. It was the Shiba thing, or like the... I forgot what it was, but it was something like... It was like a sheep of it. Yeah, it was a sheep of it. So, yeah, I got into it. Sheep. Well, I didn't buy it, and all of the items were straight up just you had to pay for it, not even earn them from eggs. Everyone was upset about that because of the new event of the what was it, pet accessory update, like the design your pet stuff. That was added later on, and people were excited for that one too. 2021's event, it was decent. I was surprised about Jesse's big ass head in the middle, and everyone was like, what the hell, that thing can move? And it actually moved. Like, everyone was freaking out, like, oh my god, how? There was like 5 different areas to go. There was only, I think, 3 mini games. I think 2. No, wait, no. I don't remember what a minigame was. I think it was 2 or 3. I'm going to say 3 minigames. I don't remember. But I'm going to say 2 for now. So, first minigame was about hunting items. Like, get, recipes and stuff. And whatever recipe you gotten in your inventory, it would tell you what you need. It would tell you what you really need. And if you got the right recipe, you would have gotten a weird looking potion. Plus, you did the fast timer, so you would have got candy. But if you mess it up by accident, you would have gotten the wrong potion, and it would make your character spinning like, oh, I'm dying, and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Right when that happened, it wasn't much for everyone. It was just, For other events, it was not temporary, so it means the potions you had, you cannot keep them. You have to use them at the end of the event, because once you're in your inventory and the event is already over, those potions will disappear in your inventory as well. And no, there was no pet included of this update. I know, I was surprised about that. I didn't know what to say. Like, I was very surprised about it. No, nothing. There was nothing about it. It was just nothing. No new updates for that update. It was just nothing special of it. No updates of like part 2 or something. Oh wait, no. Yeah, never mind. They added a house. That was the one thing they added. And then the update just didn't do much after that. 2021's Christmas event. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of the worst ones I've ever played. I mean, the worst. I played it only because of the calendar coming back. That's right. The Halloween calendar came back to Adopt Me for just one time. And I wasn't happy because of that. I wasn't happy because I didn't add that in 2020. And then after that, people were asking to bring that back. And guess what? It came back in 2021. That's why I only played the mini games for little by little just for that. And when I didn't have enough because the pets of it were way too expensive. Like, I mean, it was high. And the pets of it, I had a lot of candy canes because I constantly been playing the games a lot. I got every single pet except one pet. And I think it was the demon hot dog. I didn't like it, so I'm like, ugh. I don't like that thing. So I didn't buy it. I just left it to die. I bought every single pet of the Halloween event. The scorpion. I don't remember what the other two pets were. And then there was a ghost dragon. And the ghost dragon was a good dragon one. Everyone went into that because I think it was 1,000 or 800 Robux. I think it was 800. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but it was something like that. But the event was, it was something. It wasn't much. I just didn't like it. It wasn't a good theme of it. So, I never loved the event. It was something later on. I just didn't like it. All I care is about the calendar. Then after that, boom, event happened. And this is recent time because this is actually 2022 right now. And since the Halloween event is actually happening next week, literally next week, I'm hoping what I want to see is for Adopt Me to have better events. I'm going to be talking about this more later on in the what is it? The 2023's 6th anniversary of Adopt Me. I'm going to be talking about that history as well. Same thing, but basically get an update. Yeah. I want to cry. Yeah, it wasn't much, but I didn't do much for the rest of the season, and it was something. So, I didn't do anything much in 2021. But for the egg hunt, I didn't like it. It wasn't the same. So, what happened was, it was just like the 2021 Christmas and the Halloween. Literally the same. Well, technically 2021. I'm not sure. I'm going to say that. It was the worst. I hated it. I wanted to cry because it sucked so bad. Okay, so this is what happened. In 2020, in 2022, the new... Oh, I'm sorry. I've been recording for a while. For 2022's horrible events, it was the worst. What you had to do is when you find an egg, you would have got 10 egg points. But it was a lot more different. Because if you would have gotten 10 egg points, you would have had to do something about it. Because some of the eggs were fucking high. They were high at, well, not like the weed type. I'm talking about, like, really, the prices were really high for the new pets. It was the worst. I hated it. I never loved the update. It was the worst. And that's why I skipped that event, because that event sucked so bad. It was the worst. I never wanted to play that event, ever. It was just the worst. I never loved it. They ruined the egg hunt. And I'm hoping what they do is fix the egg hunt for 2023. Because they need to fix it. If you don't remember, 2021 or 2019, you just had to collect eggs. And then you would have currency like 1 egg or 2 eggs or 3 eggs. And something like that. But no, the same eggs keep doing it over and over again. And it sucked for the entire time. Ugh. You could just stay there, wait for the next day, and boom, you have the same egg. And then do it again, and then again, and then again, and then again, and again, and again. Oh my god. That irritated me for the rest of the time. I just did not like it. And now we're on to the 2020, or the 2022, sorry, Halloween event and the Christmas event. This is what I want to see in the Halloween event. So we saw in the picture that there's actually going to be a shadow dragon, a newy version of a shadow dragon, and I am excited for that because I love the shadow dragon model. If you didn't know, it's already been 2 years since the shadow dragon's model have been discontinued. Because in 2020, people were going crazy. I think crazy because of the Christmas and the other thing. And so that was the end of the event. It just sucked ass. I hated it. It sucked. But I'm hoping that later on the events, it better be good. This is what I'm hoping for Adopt Me's event. I want the old chat bubble thingy to have the same thing just like the irregular event. I want to see the ghost dog in 2019. That's right. The ghost dog was in 2019's event. If you would, there was a room where there was a chair and it was swinging, and then it would do like a little flashing light, and it would show an Adopt Me pet ghost dog. And I'm like, oh, they better add that. And I want to see a pet ghost dog into the game. That's what I want to see as well. I want to see for the 2019's or for the 2022 Christmas event is to bring back that the ghost dog and the little quest thingy, like your pets and stuff, and have a new. And since jobs have been added to the game, how about a job about working like some kind of spooky mansion or something like that, and something like, I don't know, something like that. But it better be something like that. And for the 2022 Christmas event, I recommend adding the same thing as well, and adding literally Rudolph and his friends back into the game because they deserve to be added once again. And it could be like a flying contest. Like, you know, race to whoever is the best reindeer, race to the next area or something like that. And you have to go to the rings and it speeds you up. And it keeps doing it. Just like the 2020 event. That one was, or no, not the 2021 event. That one was a good one. I'm not gonna lie. The speed racing one was a good one. It was just chasing the headless horseman. It was a baby. I don't know why, but it was a baby. There was some errors on the racing one because it didn't let me and stuff. And the reward was to get the scooter thing. Yeah, every Christmas, or not the Christmas, the Halloween event. Every Halloween event, I would have gotten every single car, and then I would just continue my life. And so that is what I want to see for the rest of 2022 and for the rest of 2023 as well. I know Adopt Me has been popular by kids, but I don't care about kids. I care about the game's community. I've made so many friends on that game, and I love it. But since my friends have moved on from Adopt Me, I feel lonely. Like, I feel very lonely. And I just wish that Adopt Me would be changing all of this. This is Roberto signing off for another video. But one more thing before the video ends. If you guys want to recommend like a video, like for example, like a Q&A about how I got into Shadow Dragon or other things, let me know. Because already, if you didn't know, I think I did say how I got the Shadow Dragon, but I never said how I did properly. Some of my friends already know how I got in it, but for you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys don't even know about it. So let me know about the event and stuff, and I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Just let me know what pets you guys want me to explain of it. And also, I've been playing the entire time. Yeah, you can see me. It's not even recording. I actually been playing the entire time for an hour. What are the odds? Wow. I'm pretty sure you guys already know about it. But let me know if you guys want me to talk about any of these pets I've owned. Hold up. We'll scroll down a little. Like, how did I get these pets? How did I get these pets? And how did I earn them? Some of the pets have been traded. Some of the pets have been gotten them from eggs. And some of the pets are just, well, well. You guys gotta let me know what pets do you know. If you don't know, there's some pets that are actually stars. Those pets that are stars will be permanent for me. Those are staying. Oh, one more thing, the 2019's pets are a lot creepier. Because look at this. Swan was creepy. The bear is a bit weird. Because the pets were facing forward. Even the frost dragon was facing forward. I'm like, ugh. Glad I got rid of it. But I didn't get rid of it because of that. It was just, I just traded away for something else. Yeah, the pets, like the wolf was a pet that looked forward at you. And then I think there was another pet. I don't remember what it was. But it was looking at forward at you. And then the new coming up pets were saved. Like the reindeer and the other pets were saved. They were properly saved by later on. And this pet right here, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even gonna say the name. I don't even know how to say it. So that pet was a rare pet because that pet was the most lovable pet ever because people were trading that on it a lot. But the most popular one would have been the hedgehog pet, where it included a little hat. Well, it was the other pet, and then it was something else. Yeah, I've been recording for a while. It was I don't even know how to pronounce it. And the hedgehog. For the other one, the hedgehog and I don't even know how to pronounce that. Were one of the good pets that came out. Because those pets were a lot more different. Yeah, it was a lot more different. When those pets came out, they were a lot more different because they actually had hats. That's right. Those two pets actually had hats. It was the elf hat and then the Christmas hat. The Christmas hat was owned by the dog, and while the hedgehog and the other one was owned by different ones. As you can see, this is the Santa hat, and then this is the elf hat. I own only one elf hat because I traded away the other elf hat. But back then, these Santa hats were rare. I'm not even joking. These Santa hats I think they're still rare at this time. Look at this. It's a Santa hat. No one can get the Santa hat, since this Santa hat is only exclusive for one pet. And the elf hat was only exclusive for another pet. So if you have those hats, you have one of the rarest items. All right, I'm gonna sign off for another day. Let me know anything about the pets or anything. Let me know how I got all some of these pets. I won't be answering the ones that I already own, like the ones that I hatched or something like that. Just let me know what pet you want me to talk about. If you guys want me to talk about the Shadow Dragon or the other pets. Like the Arctic Reindeer, the Dodo Bird, the Halloween Mummy, the Kitsune, the Ghost Dog, the Skyrex, Shark, Shadow Dragon. Well, technically I already said it. Peacock, anything. Any pet in my inventory. Or any hats or strollers. Or, not food. We don't talk about food. Or gifts. Or even toys that I even own. Literally, toys. Just toys. Anything. Let me know what you want me to literally show you. Let me know what you want to see for later on. Just let me know. Alright. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.